Hi, welcome back to SwissWatchExpo. If you're in the market for something that's a little bit on the low-key side, but you want all the great functions that a Swiss timepiece has to offer, look no further than this JLC timepiece we're about to go into, so stay tuned. Hi, welcome back to SwissWatchExpo. Jason here, and today we're going to be going over this fantastic JLC master control that we have available in our inventory right now. And the reason why I want to do a quick video on this is because for me, I feel like out of everything we have in our inventory, this is probably the most value for the money that you're going to be spending on a Swiss-made timepiece. So really this is going to be for someone that maybe already has a collection of watches, but now they want to add something a little bit unique, a little bit more uniform in their collection. Or you might be someone that does like something that is out of the ordinary, something that most people don't have, but you do want all the great functions and the craftsmanship of a Swiss-made timepiece. So this one here is just a fantastic watch. So if you take a really close look right here, it's got a very clean, simple dial. So this is a really great dress watch that you can really wear. You can pair it with t-shirt and jeans, or you can dress it up with a nice suit, especially with the black dial that this one has. It's just very nice. But if you take a really close look at this dial, there is a lot of complications going on while keeping a very simple and elegant look on the dial, which I really enjoy. So number one, you do have your automatic movement here. So of course you just give it a full power reserve, and as you're wearing the watch, it'll stay wound while you're wearing it. But if you stop wearing it for a few days, you'll see that the second hand will stop moving. And on this particular timepiece, the second hand is actually right on the moon phase. You can see it sweeping right there on the hand. So again, gives it a very clean look. Now, a lot of people, when they look at this watch, they think that the calendar date hand is actually the seconds hand. So they'll call and say that, the seconds hand is not moving. It's actually right on top of the moon phase right here. But again, it is an automatic movement timepiece. And for something that has such a thin profile to it, that is a really great work of art from JLC. And then of course you have way other functions on here. Not only do you have that beautiful moon phase that you can go ahead and adjust with the actual phases of the moon. And then of course you have your calendar date for the moon phase right above on that function. And I do appreciate the little red accents on the calendar date hand and the seconds hand there. I think it makes it very legible while also keeping it pretty low key on the dial itself. Of course, around the rim of the dial here, you do have your calendar date, so you can see what day of the month it is. Not only that, you also have the day of the week on the sub-dial right over here with the Saturday showing there. And then, of course, you have your month function there too. So just having your day of the week, and month all in one, just to be able to look at your watch and see it all right there on a very clean and simple look, I think it's just fantastic. Now, what I really appreciate with JLC is how thin this case is. If you take a really close look, it's going to sit really nicely on the wrist, something that's not going to be very cumbersome to wear. But for someone that is able to wear this timepiece, you can see that all these functions that JLC added on such a thin watch is just a true work of art. I think for the value that you're looking for, especially with this one here, being in the under $7,000 price range is just a no-brainer. I mean, you can look at a Rolex timepiece in that kind of price range, and the most you'll get on a complication is probably a date wheel, and that's pretty much it. So for JLC to add all these different complications on such a thin casing for such a great price, I think it's just something that you really can't pass up. Now, of course, if you watch any of my other videos, I am such a big fan of the exhibition caseback. So JLC also went ahead and added that exhibition case back with the sapphire crystal on the front side and the back side. So you can see that beautiful movement that JLC added on this timepiece right here. So again, for a timepiece that is really listed as less than $7,000, almost reaching to that $6,000 price point, you really can't beat it. So if you are looking for something a little bit different to add to your collection, or if you are someone that doesn't want the ordinary Omegas, Rolex that everyone kind of has, and you want to be a little bit different, you really can't go wrong with the JLC timepiece, because the craftsmanship that they put together on this timepiece is something that you're truly going to value and enjoy wearing. So check this one out here at SwissWatchExpo.com. We also have a great selection of other great value pieces. So give me a call here at SwissWatchExpo, and I'd love to help you out.